Now, from 21Alive Plus, this is your Fastcast.
Good morning, and thanks so much for joining us on this Monday. Today is February 10th. We are flying by. We just got to make it through February, Liz. It is a busy month because, we're still stuck in winter and the weather is keeping you very busy over there. Speaking of, we have a couple of first alert weather days to talk about this week. And it's not going to be the best because we've got some wintry mixed days coming towards us.
We do. So a couple of days I want to put on your calendar as we're kicking off the new work week. Starting out with today, at least the better day, we've got sunshine and a high of 34. So we're going to actively thaw out some of the icy conditions we had from the weekend. But then we go right back to that. Because as we go Wednesday into Thursday, first alert weather days have been issued for a mix of snow that could be moderate to heavy at times and freezing rain to the south. And then another opportunity for a snow mix on Saturday. So let's go ahead jumping into Wednesday just to plan things out and give you the earliest first alert. So we start out Wednesday morning and we're fully dry, but by Wednesday afternoon, by the time kids are getting out of school, about 2-3 o'clock, we're already starting to see light snow arrive. Going into the evening drive, we have a mix of heavy snow, which is what's darker in blue, sleet in purple, and freezing rain in pink. That will pick up throughout the evening drive, making things messy from Wednesday evening's drive times. Overnight, still staying widespread and heavy with that mix of precipitation. And then by Thursday morning, we'll slowly see drier air come in. However, even with the dry air coming in, we're looking at a mix of snowy and icy roads leading into that morning drive for Thursday. So I'm expecting slowdowns and delays because of that on Thursday. Again, about half and half, pretty much almost just around that US 24 corridor. We'll see areas to the south with a little bit of light snow, but more so sleet and freezing rain that will pick up. Then along and north of US 24, moderate to heavy snowfall. Snow totals at this time really aren't known. We still have some flexibility because it's one of those setups where right on the freezing line, there is going to be a sharp, and I mean sharp, increase in snow totals the farther north you go. So closer to the freezing line, things will be heavy. They'll start to let up a little bit more as you go more to the north. So just to give you a rough estimate to kind of the range that we're talking about, I'm showing you our snowfall probability, which this looks a little convoluted, so I'm going to go ahead and explain it. This is our probability of seeing at least 4 inches of snow. And for Allen County, the probability of you seeing about 4 inches of snow at least is generally ranging anything from a 30 to a 50% chance. And when you go farther to the north, you're noticing that we're starting to see closer to a 50 to 70% chance. Now, going a little bit on the lower end and the higher end, the probability of us seeing at least 2 inches of snow across most of the area is generally upwards of 30%. In Allen County, the probability of us seeing at least 2 inches of snow ranges anything from 50 to 70%. And around Noble, DeKalb, Steuben counties, your probability of seeing at least 2 inches of snow is about 80 to 90%. Now on the higher side of things, the probability of seeing at least 6 inches of snow is higher closer to Lake Michigan. Here at home, it's very low for us to see a number quite that high. Allen County and areas to the north, about a 5% to a 40%. So again, that general ballpark that we'll be looking at is that highest chance right now is right around that 4-inch margin for areas Fort Wayne and to the north. And again, that freezing rain to the south looking to mix things down. But we still have a lot of trends that we'll be keeping up with between now and Wednesday, as any shift in that freezing line is going to set up a sharp difference. Just if that freezing rain creeps a little bit more to the north, that is knocking down snow totals drastically, versus if it shifts to the south, it's really going to pick up with snow totals for many of us.
I don't know which one I want.
Yeah, at
snow
this point,
or ice.
I think I want the snow more than the ice, but I think it's because I'm really over the icy systems we had last week.
Yeah, we kind of struggled with those. So maybe a little bit of break. Give us some light, fluffy snow, switch it up just a little bit. Liz, you really covered all the bases. I thought I was going to be able to ask a couple questions, and you covered it all. I don't even have to think or do my job over here. So thank you.
That's the goal.
Thank you, Liz, for the update. But don't worry, I'm keeping you on camera over here. We are talking about the Super Bowl. I feel like I have to look up at you. See? Look. No, I look.
Hey.
See? Can you see? Hey. Of course, we want to talk about the Super Bowl. Liz and I were not able to stay up and watch it, so we learned who won this morning when we woke up. If you didn't know, it was the Eagles beating the Chiefs 40-22. They knocked down the Chiefs' opportunity to get that three-peat. So sorry to all the Kansas City Chiefs fans here in the fort and in 21 country because your team unfortunately didn't get that three-peat. You got to give everyone else a chance at some point, you know?
Yeah, it's tough because for those Chiefs fans, you know, they're rooting for that three-peat, but everyone else in the country is rooting for literally anyone else besides the Chiefs.
I think you're right about that one, Liz. But congratulations, of course. See, this video was cute right here. The Eagles head coach was chanting EAGLES with his son. So very cute there. Congratulations to all the Eagles fans here in 21 country. But that's all we have for today. Liz, do you have our in-dot cameras pulled up?
I can pull up a little highway camera.
Let's just check and see, you know, you never know what's going on out there. We'll take a live look.
We can see a little bit of the light coming up over the horizon. It is going to be a gorgeous sunrise. Beautiful day today with the sunshine. Don't let the rest of the week fool you. You know what? Best weather day of the week is a Monday.
Hey,
so
that's okay.
Not a whole lot to look forward to, but that just means you got to get out today.
Oh, that means I'm going to have to watch the sunrise this morning. That is the perk of this morning schedule, is we can watch the sunrise every day, and I can pretty much see it from my desk. So I'm going to be watching out for it, Liz. All right, we hope you guys have a great Monday, and we are back here again tomorrow.